In this video, we'll study about the introduction to two-port networks. Any network can be represented by a box like this. So the network can have two ports. One port is used for giving the input and the second port is used for taking the output. So the port to which the energy source is connected or a voltage or a current source, that is considered as port 1 or the input port. The port to which the load or the output is taken is known as the output port, and here it is represented by 11 dash and 22 dash respectively. Next we have what is called as a driving point function. So driving point function means if we are giving an excitation, that is an input source, it can be either a voltage or current, and the response is also taken from the same port, then that function, network function, is known as driving point function. So we will see what are the various driving point functions now. So consider a one port network. So here the driving point impedance function is given by Z of S is equal to V of S by I of S. So Z of S is the impedance function, then voltage by current gives us impedance, so this is that equation. Next we have admittance. Admittance is the inverse of impedance and it is represented by Y of S. So if the output is current and the input is voltage, so we get it as I of S by V of S. Now consider a two-port network. So driving point function means we have to consider the same port. Either we consider only the input port or we consider only the output port. So Z11S or the driving point impedance function at the input port or port 1 is Z11S. So that is voltage by current at the input port, and admittance will be current by voltage at the input port, which is represented by 1 and output port is represented by 2. So again there impedance is V2 by I2 and admittance will be I2 by V2. Now we have what is an opposite term to driving point function, which is called as transfer function. This transfer function is defined only for two-port network, whereas driving point function is defined for both one port as well as two-port network, which we just saw right now. Transfer means you're transferring something from one port to another, so that is why this is represented only for a two-port network. So there are four types of possible transfer functions. So the first one is transfer function or voltage transfer function, which is represented by G of S. So as I told you, the transferring is from one port to another. So if we have G12 of S, then it is represented as V2 by V1. So this is the voltage transfer function. So 1, 2 means from port 1 to 2 it is transferred. Then G21S means from the second port to the first port it is transferred. So similarly we have current transfer function, which is the ratio of the current from one port to the next. Again it is represented by alpha 1 2, which means that from port 1 to port 2 it is transferred, and we have the inverse, which is alpha 2 1, which is the ratio of 1 to 2. The third type of transfer function is impedance, which is given by voltage by current. So here we have V2 by I1, which is Z12, and Z21 will be the opposite, and we have transfer admittance function. Again it is self-understandable. So let's take a simple example. If you are asked to find the impedance, driving point impedance function of this one port network. So impedance is Z of S. So here it is very simple. We have this inductor is in series with the resistance. So we just add that, which is in parallel with the capacitor. So for parallel, what we do is we multiply those two and we add divided by the addition of the two values. Just simplify the term and we will get the value like this. So this is the driving point impedance function.